Oh yeah, I have to assign them. I'm going to do that right now. But I wanted to get the stream started. Welcome everyone to our next session of the new champions. This is going to be kind of a pickup game, a bit of an experiment on a low prep game. So I haven't spent a lot of time, and I actually made a prep video that I will post sometime later after this session is over, so that you can see just kind of what I did to prep for the game and did stuff inside of the mod and so on, just so you can kind of see what I did. Again, this is an experiment, so I'm not like showing this is not a how-to. It's a this is my experience with lessons learned and all that stuff. All right, so in the hero mod, I'm going to begin assigning. Max is blue, right? No, that's Rocket. Max is yellow. Little Rocket is blue. Sand Crab, red? Red, red. Wild Thing, green, of course. And what's cool is you can't see this in your own table when you play around with this, but all of the player slots that have people in it are solid. They're filled in, and the empty seats are not filled in, right? So I can look around and go, okay, Dark Maid, and then put your name above it, so I can just see. I really don't even have to ask you like I was doing, because I can just find you. So Pan Piper is purple. So you guys, they can't see the hero mod with the Spades group, can they? Oh, really? Mm, that's no bueno. We need to be able to. The I know. Yeah. Yep. That is super good, actually. But yeah. Oh, that one's good. That's what I was looking for. I had forgotten that you could do that. I was like, it would be nice if players could see the turn viewer without seeing all the villain names or whatever, right? If I'm still, and I'll remember that. Yep. Cool. I like that. Perfect. I had not done that in so long, I forgot you could do that. Okay, so that you can see the turn. Nice. Sweet. All right, I like that. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me about that. Perfect. All right, well, I guess we're ready to go. What I want to do is a little bit of role playing and figure a few things out. I'm going to put a scene out just so we have something cool to look at while we talk. I want to, what we haven't done a lot of in this game is just plain old role play. Now, there's one error. I couldn't find where the stupid thing is. It wouldn't load. So just hit the X at the top right for that custom model that's not loading. I couldn't find it. It usually highlights those things in green, and I just couldn't find it. It might be inside of a building or something. Who knows? I have no idea. But I couldn't find it, so yeah, it'll look like a little tiny bubble because it doesn't have a shape. Um, and I found all the others and got rid of them and resaved the. Yeah, I know you built it, except your bank is gone and there's a park instead. That bank was a problem. It was cool, but it was a problem. All right, so oh, and I didn't lock any of that, so I should do that real quick. Lock. Oh, oh dear, that was me unlocking the whole table. Not good. Well, I can just reload the scene, so I clear it like this and I rebuild it. So, yeah. All right. So I didn't lock any of those things. So just don't play around with the trees. Or gotcha. And it's floating up in the air. It's kind of irritating. Yeah. It's just the way you did it. It's probably underneath the table. Yeah. So anyway, I remember that you built it on a different table and then I came in and grabbed it. But because your table was at a different altitude, because it grabs all the actual coordinates. So anyway, all right. So let's talk a little bit about some things. I don't have. All right. So I've got some of my notes here. All right. Let's get to know your characters a little bit better. Ghost, when your character says that when you are on mission, and when you're not, you're kind of exploring the solar system or what have you. Okay. So that explains when you don't make a session, she's soaring among the stars. Um, so, but if you are on the planet, um, what does Ghost do? She's not familiar with Earth. She doesn't really remember life, um, human life on the planet. But what? Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Wild thing. You have Yuba, which is a dependent child. This is an adopted child, if I remember correctly, right? And so this adopted child is how old? Like a teenager? Okay. And that's right. We had a brief discussion about it and possibly her being going on a field trip to Millennium City University to take a tour or to go see some production in the little theater they have there and so on. Um, so age 12, she doesn't know that you're a superhero, but also you have distinctive features that are easily concealable, such as what? So like when you're not in your hero form, so to speak, I know there's no transformation, but you don't wear these concealers. So what features do you conceal when you're shopping for groceries? Hmm. More animalistic, more yeah. So you wear sunglasses? Okay. All right. Hold on a second. All right. Um, okay. So all right. So your eyes are a little bit larger than normal. I got it. And some other things. Do you have anything else? Fur. You don't have fur. Okay. Okay. All right. Very good. So when you are not superheroing, because that's what we've spent most of our time telling stories about, what kinds of things, you're independently wealthy with your business, got lots of money, and so do you have someone else take care of your daughter, or do you spend a lot, do you have like a nanny, or do you, hmm So what kind of things do you do with her when you do stuff with Yuba? What do you do? Okay. All right. Little, yeah. Gotcha. Cool. Okay. Little Rocket. Jerry. What does Jerry do? I mean, he's just been introduced to the campaign as someone who accidentally ended up in Iceland. Um, oops. Okay. Does he take time off to do recreational stuff? Does he? What does he do when he's not superheroing? Oh, right. Okay. He's a little person. Okay. Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. Max, tell me, I know you work at the university or you're a student at the university and are studying something sciency. Okay, so when you take time off from superheroing and school, what do you do? Okay. All right. Sand crab. What's your what's your character's name? Your secret ID name again? Does he have a butler or a driver or something? Okay, gotcha. So, all right, gotcha. Okay, all right. Well, gotcha. All right. Um, so for today, let's say that maximum resistance and ghost have been asked by Socrates to get to know Little Rocket a little bit better and kind of help determine his fitness for joining the group since he's a fairly unknown person. So Socrates is doing his background checking, but he's asked you guys to kind of meet him and get to know him a little bit better. So in this scene that we have laid out on the table, what I want you to do is the three of you pick a place where you could be meeting, walking toward. I don't have any. I mean, we used this scene once before, and it was well suited as the warehouse for the weapons trafficking and so on. But we're going to reuse the same scene, and the buildings can just be different buildings. So if you want, you're welcome to name a building um, to be what it is you want it to be. So it could be apartments, it could be office buildings, could be bank, real estate offices, whatever you want in any of these buildings. I'm not particular about it. Um, and there could be absolutely be shops, including bookstores and such down here. So that would be okay. So, so you guys could be, and so you can tell me where you want those things to be, what building you're going to be, window shopping, et cetera, what have you. Okay, so that's, and then I'd like to give you an opportunity to role play a little bit, since part of your mission here is to um, kind of get to know him a little bit and see if he would make a good team member in the new champions. Kind of assess him. You're doing an assessment. Um, well, yeah, you're not going to walk around. It's my thought is you're probably so unless you're meeting at the top of a building somewhere, because you're not going to meet in Homestead. So you could meet at the top of a building if you want to be in your superhero ID, or you can, like I'll just choose where to meet. I'll leave that up to you. If you want to meet in your secret identities, you could absolutely do that. That may be an important part of the assessment. I'd like you guys to sort that out and see what you think. That's right. How would Ghost, sorry, let me just ask real quick since you brought it up. How would Ghost try to fit into a crowd? Could she wear a coat and boots and a hat, a Carmen Sandiego kind of outfit or something with a wig or whatever so that she could fit in and then, you know. or a or a or a burqa, right? Just a full on body covering. And that would also maybe hide the fact you're not actually touching the ground. And you don't talk to anybody because you're not allowed, so that also would help you with your mute. Okay, so that's maybe you could walk the street in a burqa. All right, float the street. That's right. You could always float the street. Yes, and Little Rocket has a radio too, right? Okay. High range radio hearing, yeah? You have that sense, correct? How, oh, so how are you talking? You haven't bought it as a power, you just have, gotcha. So it's oh, someone gave you, did, did RuneForce give it to you? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So you could talk to her on that maybe. She could tune into that. All right. So Little Rocket, Ghost, and Max. Where you get, are you gonna, well, not nearly as odd as a flying starfield. I'll leave it up to you. When do you want to meet him and where do you want to meet him and how do you want to meet him? There. Okay. Okay. All right. So why don't you guys set yourselves there? And Wild Thing, you are with your daughter and you are shopping for some new clothes or school supplies or something like that. You've decided to take this time, a little mother-daughter time. So pick a building that has some shops in it that you're going to be in and looking around. And go ahead and put your miniature there. I need to get one for your little girl. I don't know if I have any kids. I want to make some minis for all the DNPCs and stuff like that, but I don't have it yet. So that'll be good if we can find if you find a good miniature like image, for your kid. I mean, if you don't want to make your own, yeah, if you don't want to make your own, then I will show you. Well, you mean the a full 3D mini, like from Hero Forge? Yeah. Well, and those are $8 a piece, and so you don't have to do that if you don't want to. So what I think would be appropriate would be a cardboard miniature like we do with all the other guys. You know, so that requires a you have a what? Okay. Which one I didn't see? Oh, that one next to the park. Yeah, so that could be office space above shops. So that's fine. Hmm. Like a little mall. Yeah, there you go. Okay, good. So there you go. You can be there. Okay, good. So you're out there. We'll put. Whoops, that one's got broken images. I just had Sandcrab brought a model onto the board that just flagged errors for me. Is that this thing here? No, it's a blob. It's a blob. I know people are using Pastebin and free image services to put stuff, and yep, right, yeah, that too. Okay, so see if we can find another one. All right, so that leaves Sand Crab. I think we've got the rest taken care of. Yep, so Sand Crab. Pick where a coffee shop is somewhere in this little town area. Okay, all right, put yourself there. That sounds good. So you're reading a book on your tablet, I guess, unless you like paper. Paper is good. Right. Kindle Unlimited. Oh no. All right. So your mini's just a little bit big. I think those are okay. Little rocket. All right. So how do you arrive, Little Rocket, or are you going to be there early waiting for them to get there? Okay. Right. So there's your park bench because that is what it drew when I tried to draw one. And so and so here's another one. Let's see how this goes. It looks like the paintbrush is huge. Really? Oh, I can. So there's a garbage can. Yeah, a little bit smaller. It's kind of weird. It looks like it's drawing something 3D and then like there's a pit. There's a, here we go. There is a why? Interesting. Okay. Well, I didn't know that you could do that. There is a large pit, right? Okay, no. That's right. Pit. Okay, there's your daughter, Yuba. Okay. So, Yuba. All right, so I've just put her right next to you. All right, good. Perfect. Thank you. All right. So, Little Rocket's hanging out. You guys arrive, and how do you arrive then? Maximum resistance and Ghost, do you teleport in? Do you walk in? Do you fly in? Do you. The flying nun. Okay. Okay. Right. Just, all right. So Max then would maybe teleport to the. He aims high and then floats in the air and then picks a new place and teleports there. So you could work your way, just teleport above the area and then pick a place where no one's looking and then teleport down to the ground and then come around the corner like from here or something like that. Yep. All right. So there you go. All right, Ghost and Max. All right, so you find him there. There's some people here in the park area. I'm not going to put down miniatures for them, um, but there are some people. There's maybe one person like trying to fish in the pond, and he's not really trying to catch anything. He's just wasting time, like like most fishers, right? And then there's a couple kids that are throwing a ball back and forth and stuff like that. Maybe that's the dad and his two boys or friends or whatever playing ball. And that's pretty much all that's there right now. It's not a very big park, but that's what they're doing. So, right. I am already. I'm sorry, that's a short joke. Okay. There's no COVID in this world. There was a vanishing. That was enough. That took care of a lot of the population. All right. You can also lift your veil momentarily to look at him or some whatever, and that would be enough too. Right. Wild thing, what does Yuba call you? You can come back to that if you want. I was just curious because if I gotcha, so it'd be some African language as a nickname. She speaks, I'm sure, fluent enough English, but okay. Okay. Are, now, she's adopted, right? Yeah, but your daughter, right? Okay, there's your homework. So there's your homework. Find that out and get back to us on that. Okay. So you've yep. There's your homework. You just let me know what that is down the road. For now, we'll say Mama. Okay. All right. So your daughter says, Mama, I want to get some a new backpack, and this looks like a good place, and it's a nice little store. So you're looking through the windows there, and so she's like, I need a pocket for my Chromebook and my tablet and all my books. She smiles. That's a cute little pet name for her that she likes. Eventually, she'll be like, I'm too old for that, Mama. But now she smiles. Right. Yep. Mama, it is okay for now. I do not mind. Oh, oh, she hugs you back. Oh, look at that. And she runs over to a backpack that has like it's like an animal backpack. So it's got some like stuffed animal aspects to it, but as a full backpack, she goes, maybe I get this and they won't make fun of me. Oh, you know kids, Mama. Oh, I just because I like animals and you know, from all of our travels, I see so many. I love nature. So I love when we take our trips. Yes, and I love we take our trips. So if I get to this backpack, mm, maybe they don't understand. Uh, Oh, oh, Mama, don't worry. Okay, Rex, how do you take your coffee? Or do you drink tea? Sand crab? It's fine. All right. All right, very good. All right, back to Jerry and the other two. So what else would you like to talk about? What else do you think you need to do to help assess whether he would be good on the team? Yeah, so you look up and you're like, oh, look at that. You know Max probably. No, he doesn't know, but you recognize Max and someone, some woman in a burqa with him and sitting on a bench with a little person. Mm-hmm. You might have a reason. All right. Anything else you want to cover um, before I switch over to someone else? Okay. All right. Okay, very good. Okay, so this building right next to you is full of different shops and stores and okay. So you guys are heading around the corner, what, like back this way, okay? And you two here are coming out of the store with a cheetah backpack. And so it's got kind of the shoulder straps look like the front paws and arms of a cheetah, and then it's got kind of a head of a cheetah that looks like basically the cheetah is hanging on over her shoulders, and then it's got a little tail off the bottom of the backpack, and then otherwise it's a fairly normal backpack on the inside when you zip it open. So you guys have just come out of the store. I'm going to put you on the sidewalk. And so she's very happy she has this new backpack and only a lot less concerned about being made fun of right now, but she really likes it. And then there's a large explosion. Well, something like that. Um, and the build, what's that? I think Wild Thing will quickly snap her head around and see that this building right here, can you see this building? The white building? This door and front of the wall busts open with large gouts of flame. Did we just order something for you? Sorry. Oh, okay. That'd be funny. All right. So large gouts of flame, and out from this building comes a dude. We need to shrink him down. He's way too big. So 1, 1, 1 probably is fine. How did that happen? 1, 1, 1. Okay. Yeah, that's about right. Right? Scale 1. That looks pretty good. All right. So this guy who's on fire comes busting out of the building and into the street. Okay, we'll see about that. See what happens. All right. So we're going to give you guys all. Do, 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 do. Well, I think we can do. All right. So we'll see what happens with this. We're going to start combat and rounds. All right, Sand Crab, you'll get to act first. So you can see it out the window, actually. Maybe it's hard to see, but oh, okay. Then yes, you can see it just fine too, for sure. No, no, I think you've just seen an event happen. We're not too worried about it's not happening at you. So, um, yeah, I mean, if you want to go in the alley, I mean, it's possible someone might. Sure, sure, sure. Yeah, there is. Back toward where the fence is in the back, there'd be like a dumpster where a truck could come by and pick it up. Um, yep. All right. So, oh, it's because you're in your 3 out of 4. It's not probably turned on that part of the mini because you have 4 versions of the mini. Yes. Let's see if it works for me. Hold on. So each inch is 2 meters. Okay, unless you want to push. Well, yeah, you can do non-combat. Yep. So you can make it all the way to the dumpster if you book it, old man. All right. Good enough. All right. So there's your full move. You'll have to take your next full move on what, 6 to transform? Because your nano suit is what gives you your speed boost? Gotcha. All right. The flaming man is laughing. He's totally on fire. And so you can see this wild thing that he's laughing and he seems to be carrying something in his hands. And he's going to move. Oh, I didn't turn movement on this one. Let's do that. Toggle measure movement. All right. So he's actually going to come this way, and he just launches up into the air, and he's carrying some kind of a box or something in his hands. So he can go 20. So he starts flying down the street, right about there. But he's up. Oh wait, because he's up, he's not going to be able to go as far. So let's move him back a little. All right, close enough. And I'm not too worried about, decimal points in your movement. Just, get get close. No, I'm not too worried about it. Just remember he's up in the air a little bit. I, I'm not a real big stickler. I guess I could put altitude on him, and I have that too somewhere. But nah, I'm not worried about it. So we'll just say that he's there. When you draw your distances, it's close enough. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, he's probably 10 meters up in the air. So he's about there, and he's up in the air. Yeah, pretty close. So I'll go ahead and grab a block. Okay. Well, that didn't help. How about that one? Yeah, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time screwing around. So he's up on this. That's fine. Okay. Uh, so he's up on that, and he's 10 meters up. All right. Do, do, do. Come on. There we go. Wild thing. What are you going to do? You're shuffling. You're you're trying to get the other people there. They're going to act last. They're way slower than you. Okay. So you open the door, throw the girl in, and close the door. Okay. That's a full move. That's fine. All right. Little Rocket. What are you going to do? You've heard an explosion. You can't see anything that's going on, but definitely from on the other side of those buildings. Mm, oh, no, 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 you can't. You were busy tucking your girl into a limo, so you can't talk to anybody else, and you're not even sure they're there, right? You're not. You, oh, okay. So you can do that next time you move, and then it would be doesn't count toward your half or full phase, but you can't do it until you move again. All right, Little Rocket. Aw, a Wonder Woman. Nice. When moving, I find it advantageous to be way above instead of looking down because of perspective. It may put you in not the right place. So you probably want to do, if you're going to do, um, yeah, just go ahead and you're doing approximations of your half move or whatever, right? Okay. So what is your full move? I guess I could look that up because so at 20, you can see a flaming dude flying in the air somewhere. Oh, he's he's flying way up there on in invisible. Uh, all right. Good luck finding that later. Okay. All right. So he's way up in the air. Yeah, it's not. It's hard to miss a flaming dude. So yeah, he's on fire. He looks a bit like Johnny Storm kind of thing. He's got a little trail behind him as he's flying through the air. Right. Yeah. Okay. So at your half move, then you see the flaming guy. What do you want to do? Anything else? Are you muted? Okay. Yes. So there are going to be people on the street. It's a city. So there's got some people. Another they're currently in shock and haven't moved yet or done anything yet. So that's where that is. Okay, so if you want to start shuttling people to different places, you could do that, but they haven't had a chance to really react yet. He's, why don't you make a perception roll? Nice. Got some weird delay. You are about 12, 24 meters away. Okay. All right, he's carrying what might be a safe, like like a fire safe or something. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, so you're going to hold your action. Okay. Maximum resistance. Going to climb a tree. Okay. Cause, because she's got desolidification. Oh, between the branches. I got you now. Okay. Indeed. Well, okay. Indeed. Right. Nobody wants to wear one anymore. All right. So your instant change powers take a full phase action, correct? Okay. So what are you going to do after you change? Hmm. Okay. Right. So you could move. It's a half phase action to use your power, but yeah, gotcha. Okay. All right. So here's your little limo that you've shoved your daughter into. Mama, aren't you coming? What? Danger. It's too dangerous. You could get hurt. Well, then I will stay with you. All right. Okay. Okay. And from behind their sunglasses with their little, look like Secret Service guys, they look at you and they nod their heads. And the car peels out. And you hear her as you're going away. The windows down a little bit, and she goes, "Mama!" as the car starts to take off down the road. All right, so people begin to move now, and so those that are on the streets here, they see this flying guy. They're like, "Holy crap!" So some are trying to run into the buildings to get out of the way. Some are running back around the corners. Okay, they're trying to go this way. People over here are trying to go around the corners. Okay, so there's people, and then anyone caught on this side of the street, they're screwed. So they're just running. Okay, so they're running down this way because that guy's going that way, so they want to run where he's not going. Okay, so they're kind of running down this way. All right, um, and that, and so the people over here on this side, they're also going to try to get away. So people are running down this way. Okay, and some people are running this way, and so on. And some people, um, oh, they might run down an alley, catch an old man in his long johns. Okay, so there's probably a couple people running this way, and otherwise they're going into the buildings. Okay, it's safer to go inside buildings, they think. All right. So that ends 12. We're in post 12. So if you spent any endurance moving, you can get it. You have it back. It was a freebie. All right. Segment 1. Uh-oh. Yeah. So you've got a guy on fire who sees you. Oh, there's a delete that. So there is a. Why can't I move my character sheet? Can I click on it? No, it's like gone. How do I change it? Now can I move it? So I can change the character sheet, but I can't relocate it on the screen. Let's see, what if I go off the table? No. Does that sometimes cause a problem? No, but it's locked up, like the interface is done. Okay, well, I can't even scroll to other powers he's got or other roles. So go ahead. Okay. So, little rocket, you are 12 inches away. Let's see if I can get to, oh, I can't click anything on here. Wow, it's broke. Com Completely broke. Wow. I do not want to run this combat with a manual dice roller. All right. Indeed. Yeah. Reckon. All right. Let's try it. I can move the main controller, just not the character sheet. Yeah. All right. So we're going to overwrite this game. All right. Here goes a reload. Let's see how long it takes. Just don't move until the hero mod is all loaded up. Bam. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Now's a good time to go get a drink. Max and Little Rocket loading pretty fast, it looks like. Hey, this game loads a lot faster without all you people in it slowing it down. What do you mean, like closed down Tabletop Simulator? Okay, well, while you people are monkeying around doing that, I will see about just reloading the whole thing. Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. Little Rocket. Let's see who's faster. Maximum resistance. Wild Thing. Well, mine does it like at 76 all the time, but like, all right. So we got Little Rocket. I don't have Sand Crab. Where's Sand Crab? Oh, you don't have your GM note on the version of the mini that you have out right now. Indeed, there you are. Yeah, this tool's pretty cool. You should watch the stream back again or whatever as I just go through everybody. It's kind of cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I'd like to see that. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Yeah. You think? Shall we reload the table again? All right. Yeah. There's always. You freaking have issues with Hero Maker sometimes, or Hero Designer. Yeah. That's right. All right, segment 2, right? Oh, no, he had a saved action. He only did a half phase. So you're right. That is exactly. Gosh, I wish you could back up in this turn controller. But anyway, so he is going to shoot at you. He has. Yep. All right. So Let me see. Is everyone where they're supposed to be? Pretty cool. All right. So if I do little rocket. Nice, -2. The calculator works pretty good, assuming that we're doing things in the right meters and whatnot. So he's going to roll to hit you, little rocket. Let's see how he does. He hits DCV 5. I suspect that may not be enough, huh? What? Sorry? Is it you can? How do you adjust that? I think I inch. Yeah. Okay. All right. So did he hit DCV 5, little rocket? Missed. Okay. All right. So a gout of flame shoots out at you and hits where you used to be, and then we move to segment 12. I mean 2. All right. So uh, all right. I had to think about something for a second. All right. Yeah. The JSON file, not their stats, but their JSON file. Yep. Yeah. So that's how I was able to just copy and paste them in, and they're in my thing now. So we're going to see just how well that worked. I don't know yet. We'll see what we need to do. That the concept seems really sound, but we'll see how the rest of it goes. All right. So that guy, Wild Thing. I'm assuming you're the only one, right? Oh, Jerry and Wild Thing. Sorry, Little Rocket and Wild Thing can see Down the street, another guy comes running out of the building. Um, it's not on fire per se, but he does come running out of the building. So that's that. All right, so no. Sand crab, you're up. You're gonna finish chain. Oh wait, you're not up. You don't go till 6. Okay, so we'll just consider that done. Wild thing. Now you are up. Dex 18. Is it on there? Toggle. I just toggled it for you. I did it. I did it for you. Yes. Right. Okay. Yep. So you're running along. You're alongside the car. Okay. So leaning out the window. Mama. Okay. No, you run around the corner the other way. All right. Okay. So you end up here, somewhere right here. That's fine. Just put yourself somewhere over there. And F. There you go. Ghost, but not really. All right. Yeah, 6. Yeah, 6 inches. Yep. So that's a full move. You don't get to do anything else. Little rocket. What now? That's important. No suffocating during games. It's against the rules. Ugh. Oh, he just barely came out of the building. He's looking around. He sees the guy that's flown up in the air, but that's it. I mean, he doesn't. He's not dressed in a costume. He doesn't have, he's not on fire or anything. No, he looks just like his picture because I took it right out of the book. He does look, by the way, he's not as, he looks like a bodybuilder, like, you know, heyday Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's a big dude. So he fills out his fitted shirt very well, but that's it. And that may be hard to tell from that distance so much. Okay, so there would be people that are along here. Okay, I'm gonna go let the dog out. Hold on. Okay. All right, so there are people that would be along here that are trying to run away to safety. What do you want to do about that? Do you plan on? Go ahead. What's your strength? Okay. Strong little midget. Okay. All right. No, don't do that. Okay. All right. Then you can move over that way and let's see if the flaming dude is going to do something about that. All right, so roll a grab. Okay. All right, you grab this old guy hobbling along on a cane, trying to get out of the way. That's right, exactly. And then where so people can't see him. That's good. All right. All right, Max, you're up. Uh, there's no. There are definitely people trying to move away. Some are pulled their phones out. Yes. You do see a girl poking her head out the window, screaming, "Mama!" And then someone yanks her back in. So it's like, no. Candy van. Okay, so you can see the guy flying up in the air. He'd be pretty obvious. Um, and you see Little Rocket streaking around, and that's about it. Otherwise, people are running, generally speaking, they're running away from the guy on fire. He's the center of attention right now. All right. All right, that ends two. All right, we're on three. All right, so the flaming guy, yeah. Okay. What did you do, Rampage? What did you just do? Yeah, you sent me a message. How'd you do it? Gotcha. Hmm. Nice. Cool. That's right. Great. Did you send it? I didn't see it. It didn't come to me. Nope. Rude. How rude, leaving me out of conversations like that. Yeah. That's typical IRC stuff. So, all right. Cool. So, this tells me that the next person who gets to move is the flaming guy, and he is definitely. He laughs from up in the air and he goes, "Ha ha! Little man, you saved them all. It's okay. You go ahead." And he flies further down the road. So we're going to move him. And from there, he turns and how many? 300 meters. Wow. Okay. So he, yeah, this is going to be interesting. If I can do this. No, not this. Good grief. We need to change the color to red. He throws down a wall of flame. Why is it not the right color? Because I have to change it after I pick the tool. Oh, I probably can't see the OK. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, apply. A wall of fire comes up and around and back down. And along the building. People on either side of you that are trying to run down the sidewalk, they're caught in the flame, and they scream and fall. They let's let's just roll it. Three body. They're burned and are just screaming in pain as they, were they were running and they just run right through the flames and land on the ground. They fall over on the ground and are screaming. They're okay. Not no no. Okay. So that ends that round. Little Rocket, what are you going to do inside your little fiery shape? No, you're in the center of it, so you won't be able to leave. Yeah, if you run through it with him, you can leave. Yeah. No, I was telling Sandcrab that the old man is in the fire, but he just can't leave it. Correct. It's a big wall. Okay. Let's see if this does it right. Yeah, half d6 plus 1. All right. 8 body, 32 stun killing. Ouch. Okay. Yep. Okay. So you took your damage. Are you stunned or anything? Okay. Con stunned. That tells you how long ago you played this game. No, nobody says con stunned. I mean, I haven't seen it anywhere in the rules, but that was pretty old. Yeah, pretty old school stuff. That's good. All right. It's the same exact thing, but I don't think anyone says that because there used to be stunned and con stunned, right? So, okay. So there's your half move, little rocket. What else are you gonna do? But I mean, aside from draw fire, you can make yourself a target. Okay. Okay. Looks like it hits. Just normal damage. Okay. I don't think there's been any other. I mean, you can hear some things going on. Um, there's some action. Yeah, mostly it's people running away, screaming. And it hasn't been long enough to really see any developments in what's going on. And I think you're just a little too far away from the intersection to know that there's any dialogue happening over there. So, okay. So, Little Rocket, that ends your turn. Okay. So, Ghost, you're up. If you're looking for meters, then double the number. Yeah. Okay. But as you come around the corner, yeah, right. Close enough. Like I said, don't worry about being too exact because it's not doing around corners. It's every bit of movement is just one. So as you come around the corner here, you can see, just like Max can see, there's a car driving away with a girl trying to scream out the window, yelling for her mom. You see over here a flying guy, right? This guy up here. He's on fire, and he just spat gouts of flame behind him. You can see this area over here is on fire. There's a big circle of, a big wall of fire in a circle there. And then you do see Little Rocket in the middle of the intersection directing traffic. So he's there. Fair enough. Yep. He's he's put. There are people screaming by the fire that have been hurt. So yes, that's pretty safe to say. Okay. So Sandcrab, why don't you duplicate his little thing and go give one to Ghost? It's okay. So you can be up at the same level. Yes. Well, not at here, but if you, it'll balance your character on top of it. It can still fall off. Yeah, straight top down would be best. There you go. You did it. Oh no. the joys, the joys of 3D, right? Oh, okay, so you're gonna move by. Okay. Push F while you're holding it. There you go. That's good. It flips it. So if it's upside down, it flips it. The thing is that it orients it to zero, basically. Yes, that's the one that I or similar. Yeah, I grabbed a bunch. Maybe you grabbed those from me. Maybe. Yeah, it's easier to see the base. I colored the base so that it's easier to see. Yeah. 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 I have different ones, but yes, still a All right, you hit him. Except you can't talk to him. You're mute. Max says, "You got my attention." That's it. The only one. All right, so you hit him. Did you roll damage? Charge damage, 17 dice, 60 stun. Nice. And this is physical, yeah? Yeah? Yes. So it's one die, right? Not two. Oh, okay. So you can do 12 inches on here because it's all in inches, right? So that would be this direction. Oh, I didn't turn it. We got to probably turn it on. Turn on measure on this. Toggles. Okay. Yep. So roughly here. Yeah, because he's going to maintain the same altitude. All right. Let's see if he continues to hold what he's got there. That's funny. My dice roller says 3 and it's rolling 4 dice. Oh, I know. I know why. Yep, I get it. Got to turn killing off. Yep, that did it. All right, so here's 3 dice. Do, 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 do. Nope. All right. So this heavy safe that he was trying to carry under one arm, he was doing okay, being able to shoot gouts of flame and whatnot, but uh, I'm going to put a cube out for that. Then we'll shrink it down. All right. So that's flown across the roof and is landed there. Okay. All right. Let's see. Double check. He is going to also uh, fall down. Will you roll 6 more dice of damage hitting the roof? Okay, that's fine. All right. Oh, yes, thank you. Sorry. Of course he does. Duh, he's on fire. Thanks for bringing that up, honestly. Fire body. Fire form. Yeah, it's a 2d6 RKA. So that's, we'll see. Probably not. So 3 body, 15 stun, not a problem for you. Nope. All right, he hits the roof and kind of limply kind of does a little tumble and a roll over. He seems to be knocked out. Right? Okay, so hold on a sec. Yeah. All right, he gets to roll to hit you. Yep, you are. So this guy here, let's do this. It is. Yep. He, and not rocket, you. Distance. 32 inches. 60 meters. He could what? Uh, well, he's not using a ranged attack. So he just takes a few steps and just leaps into the air and is going to try to join you. We'll see how that works. On top of your head like that. All right, so let's see how that goes. Yeah, he's going to move through. Um, he goes, oh no, he's going to just kind of grab you. That's what he's going to do. So it's a move through grab. How does he do that? Let's see. Yeah, he's leaping. I'm good with the grab by. I'm good with the grab by. Okay, so, and he's not running over there, he's leaping. So, yeah, we're going to try that. And I'm sure I have a maneuver in here that will do that, right? There's a grab. There is. Yep, yep. And then let me just double check levels. +4, -4, +4. So that they cancel each other out. That's -4, yep. What are you guys looking at? It says, well, let's see what happens. That is sad, because I would have liked for that to have worked. All right, so he is, yeah, yeah. I added them. They applied to the. They pretty much canceled out the range mods for his leap, right? I know. I just missed. Dang it. So he goes sailing past you, and he goes, "Who do you think you are, Star Girl?" Yeah. Come on. So he lands on the ground there. I'll tell you to pieces, I will. You will wish you had never come here. And with that, it is Ghost's move. Well, wait, no. You just went on 5? I didn't ever. Yeah. Okay. So I just took a canceled action there. Okay. So that ends. I mean, that was 3, not 5, and that ends that. Now we're on 4, and he's down on the ground, but he now gets to turn back around and jump up again at you and grab you. So he's going to try it again. This time there will be no range mods, per se. Uncheck. Grab by. See how it goes. Oh, it's DCV 14, little girl. Okay. Yes. He's wearing some Leaperhosen. All right, so he grabs you in the air. You're still flying, but now he has you, and he's going to do a rend and tear. Let's see how it goes. I don't know what that means. He's going to try to rip your arms off. Well, hey, hey, hey. It's just the JSON export. I'm not even sure it's right. Hold on. Well, so here's the funny thing is whoever, you know how this printed stuff comes out and you look and you go, you know what? I don't know how many rules you're breaking, but this is let me find it. Rend and tear. Rending and tearing is a 3d6 HKA, and then it says 76 with strength, which is not possible, right? A 3d6 hand-to-hand killing attack, you can only double the dice, but it says 76 with strength. He has a 60 strength. That's a yeah. Psst. Psst. All right. So let's see. Let's take off. We got to take off 1 die because I don't think he should have a 7 die. Are you saying that you can do more than the same amount of hand-to-hand killing damage? I don't think so. You add your strength. You can. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm sorry, Peter. Do you say that if you have a 3d6 killing attack, you can more than double it with strength? You can only double it. That's right. You can only. So okay, so that's what I want to know because the printed material more than doubles it. So it's a 3d6 HKA, but it says 7 dice with strength. Okay, I'm going to just do 6. So I'm re-rolling 6 dice, and we'll figure it out later. All right, so that is 16 body killing, 48 stun. You can handle that. Well, it's supposed to hurt. It's a killing attack, for Pete's sake. For Peter's sake. All right. But the 58 stun, that wouldn't have been good for you. 29 body, that wouldn't have been good, would it? Well, what's your resistant PD? Well, that wouldn't have killed her. What's your body? Oh. Yeah, dying. Yeah. Yeah, there's time for somebody to... What color do you bleed, by the way? Well, we're finding out right now. Did you take any body from your... Oh, no, 16? You have 17 resistance, so no body. Lucky freaking foul and filthy. All right. That's what they get for trying to cheat in the rules there, though. So that's here. Why does Hero Designer allow that? I don't know. To my knowledge, you can't more than double an HKA with strength. That you can just add strength to it, huh? That's ridiculous. Okay, I think, so for now, house rule until I decide otherwise, is you can only double HKA. Okay? Because that's the way it's always been. I'm cool with it. One pip. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I did that with someone else. Who was that? Maybe it was even Wild Thing. I said, you can't do that. You can't buy one pip and then have a 3 or 4 die killing attack. I forget who it was. It was a character. Okay. It was a character. I don't remember who it was. And I'm like, nope, you can't do that. Well, yeah, just spend the freaking points, right? You know, you can use your strength with it, but you can't more than double. So that's it. That's the way it's always been in all the other hero games. Fantasy Hero, you could add strength to, but you know, your 1 die sword, you could only add another die to it. That was it, right? That kind of thing. Right. Well, okay. So he's breaking bones, except he has bent your arms in ways they should not be bent. Nothing breaks, but Ghost feels the pain, right? 48 stun. Are you stunned? Well, that's good because I didn't want to fall out of the sky with you. So I'm good with that. All right. So that ends his turn. We're now at Sand Crab. Boom, 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 boom. We are in 4. No, dang, you don't get to move yet. Sorry. Boy, sucks to be a normal. Ugh. Okay, Wild Thing, you're finally up. What are you going to do? Okay. Yeah, jump into a store. You can jump into a store and go buy a clothing rack or something. A lot of people, so understand that because of the screaming and running, most people really aren't paying much attention. They're in survival mode right now. Okay. 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 Max Res, you've changed. Max Res, what are you going to do? He went up on that roof. Yeah. So bent in, yeah, he's wrestling with her up in the air. No. She she yelped into the radio. She probably just groaned, like, grunted as she took some damage. I'm okay. So that ends 4. On 5, the dude who's okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Little Rocket, you're up. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, interesting. Can't hear anybody else. Well, that's sad. So if I switch to this, I know. Okay, is that any better? I wonder. Oh, I hear laughing. So you guys talk a little bit, see if we come over the Twitch. Say hello to everybody. Yep. Okay. Twitch is slow. It's like that's a longer than normal delay though. Is that it? I just think it takes time to process it. Nobody's watching to censor me. Yes. They do that on TV on purpose, but here it's just technology is slow. All right. Well, okay, so that makes this stream suck. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so can you hear everybody? Oh, okay. Well, we're just going to go back to here, and desktop audio is running. I don't know. All right, well, I had a different setup for when I was screen recording. So, yeah, so it's got two things. It's recording two different things, but that's probably recording the. Oh, wait, well, let's see. If I switch back and I turn off the headset, can you hear everybody else now? Okay. Well, I don't know. We'll give that a shot. I don't. I don't think that's going to work. But is this still echoing? All right, we'll find out. All right. Anyway, moving on because we got to wrap this up. We have 15 minutes. So, um, It's Ghost's turn, but we have people with saved phases who can move before you if they want. Otherwise, Ghost gets to go. Okay, go, Ghost. Yep. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yep. Okay, so you go horizontal. Okay. All right, so now you are basically slamming him into the ground, doing a move through on the ground with him in between. Okay. All right, so you'll potentially take half of this. He'll take all of it. Go ahead. Um, oh my gosh. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. Sure. As you as you flip, he kind of whispers in your starry ear, "I'm going to rip you limb from limb, star girl. You should not mess with their Vestgoat." Oh, yeah, good point. All right, so if you do, you'll take full damage running him into the ground too, because he doesn't. Just like if he doesn't do knockback, right? So if you move through on someone and they don't move, you take full damage as well. So you want to do that still? Okay. You can do. Oh yeah, you can't do a strength on strength because you no, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. All right. So you take off up into the air. Very good. All right. So that will be end of. That's pretty far. Three. Well, you're in combat. Yeah. Yeah. Because you're actually in combat, you can't go non-combat. You can choose to go non-combat. That's a good point. Wasn't even thinking about it. I was thinking about other things actually, planning other stuff. I No, you're engaged. So the fact is that you're engaged. You can't really go non-combat when you are forced to be in combat. However, if you're quote unquote in combat, meaning you're on the board, but no one is actually engaging you, then you can go non-combat. Okay. Well, how many inches are you going to go up? Okay. No, but she's already grabbed, and so he could do a rend and tear again, and that might take her out. So good, right? Yeah. So do you want to run him into the ground and risk just knocking yourself out at the same time? Because where you knocked the flaming dude? Okay, I got you. All right, go for it. Oh yeah. No, hold on. I don't know. Maybe you're gonna take half. So will 30? Oh, no, no, no. I just was moving you over. See. Yeah. Okay. So okay. So add roll 10 more dice. Okay. So he takes no body, goes through the wall, hits the ground, and he is stunned. Okay, so you've busted through the wall. You land in an area which looks a bit like a. Um, yeah, this is going to be great and a great place to end this for today. So, funny how when you come in here, okay, we're going to move this dude. So the ceiling falls in as the corner of the building gets busted in, and so this whole area is screwed up. And you land against a truck, not enough to really worry about hitting any more damage because you were up in the air. Um, so he falls. Where did I put him? Oh, he's right here. Okay. So he falls against this. He's stunned. So I'm going to put him sideways. Lay down, dude. All right. And so he lands on top of the truck. You are floating right there, kind of in the same spot. And what you see as part of the ceiling caves in and stuff like that, the flaming guy, he catches on fire and flies. Well, I guess he just turns on his flameness. Oh, well, he's always on fire, actually. Sorry, that's persistent and not controllable. So uh, it sucks for him. Everything gets burnt before he gets a chance to eat it. Um, but he's obviously awake, and he kind of slides down a chunk of roof and lands on top of one of these other trucks here. And inside this building area, you see several Naga agents. Yeah. So, and that's where we're going to leave it today. Max, I'm going to give Rocket and Max a chance to do something so that we end on 5, the bottom of 5. Do you want to do anything on your saved actions? You don't see anything in there. You don't know there's Naga agents in there because only the top half of the building is busted in. Yes. Yeah. So you can certainly go into the building for sure. So you think it's only been a few seconds. All right. So I'll save the table just like this. All right. And Rocket, you ran inside or up to the building. Where did you go again? Just inside the building? Up the wall, back down again? Okay. So we'll consider then your phases taken. All right. Very good. Okay. So there we go. So you've gone into some kind of a police depot for Naga. They were going to respond. They haven't had a chance yet, but it's okay. You brought it to them. We're good. That's right. Okay, I'm going to save the game. And let's move that out of the way. Put it in here. Save game. You bet. Thanks, guys. You bet. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we can try to connect a little bit later and see. I've got some stuff I need to get to and take care of anyway, so that's just fine. So let's hook up on Discord and see what we can do from there, okay? All right. Thanks for playing, guys. Talk to you later. All right. Bye.